All right, all right, all right. Kings and Queens, King Stevian checking in with a PV, but also a reiteration of the things that you should already know. Okay? As you see on the screen, it says no class tonight. No class. And there's a reason why there's no class tonight, because that need to be a meditation for everyone on what is stated here. Sometimes we get knowledge of things, information of things, notices of things, and we just forget all about it. But this is a reiteration. This is also a reminder to everyone. That's the members and the non-members. Okay? So we're going to start with the first thing. We got 5 things on the list here. The first thing is a reminder and a reiteration of the new university that's coming July 1st. I tried to get away from doing that, but as I see, there are beings that are not growing at all, that are not growing. And if you're in a class for 4 years, as one of them just told me, he's been here 4 years, then you need to walk away, because this ain't for you. Sometimes things are tough, but if you've been here 4 years, you need to look in the mirror, literally, and ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? Not me, you. When I say the I is you. Because somebody say, well, King, maybe it's your teaching. First of all, I have different leaders in the class teaching, and I did that for a reason. And I want y'all to remember this and meditate on this. If there's been different teachers teaching you, especially starting with me, and you haven't got it yet, you haven't graduated yet, is that the teachers or is that you? Okay? The process was given by the Most High, the Creator. It set me free. It set some others free. So, and free of a lot of things that's been in our ways. So what is it that's holding you up? So I keep changing things up to make them better, to make them more secure, to make it to where ease will be before you. Okay? So that way you can eat this knowledge without any drink of water. It'll go down. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to eat some soup. I don't have to have water or something to drink when I eat my soup, because there's already fluid in it. So that's more ease. Okay? July 1st is that day. And I was pondering, should I still do it? But the way y'all are acting makes y'all all seem like agents. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, because that's exactly what it is. But see, as I told y'all, this is spiritual warfare. This is a fight. This is a mental battle. This is physical. So I, as the leader, have to handle it in a way and put everyone in a formation where we all will win. So I told y'all before, if I did it on YouTube, it was going to be $150 because of the fees that come out with YouTube. But I went and messed with the numbers, and what I got it down to right now is $140. As y'all see, I'm working hard to try to get this stuff at an affordable price for y'all. Okay? If the monthly dues right now is $100, okay, directly through PayPal, that's not much of a fee that comes out there. Okay? But through YouTube, it's a gigantic fee that comes out. So I don't want y'all having to take on that cost. So I'm working with another platform, and I'm reminding y'all of this. Working on another platform that will allow y'all to tender payment there, and you will also be able to watch the videos there. Okay? So working very hard on that. That one over there will be straight up 100. Okay? Might be just a tad bit more because there are some other things that we are incorporating within the class for every last student. Okay? And that's required. Okay? It'll take care of the cost of the new things that are coming. Okay? You know, within a university, you have materials. Okay? So that would take care of the cost of that. Might not be more than $20 a month. So it'd be like 120, 115, 120, something like that. Okay? So that's being worked on now. So reminder, now I made my mind up clearly, solid, that yes, the university will go on. So you can call that YouTube University if you want to. But based on the mess, the lack of understanding, the lack of momentum, I do a lot of videos to keep y'all energized and pushing through. I give you so many tactics, war tactics, to win this battle. And y'all all over the place. You didn't take the last one. You didn't take the one before that. You didn't take the one from 2 years ago. Didn't take the one from 3 years ago. What are you doing? Are you an agent? Are you working for one of these fake gurus? I think you are. And those need to ponder tonight, because the Lord fights my battles, and you will be attacked. Vengeance is his, says the Lord. So whoever you are is coming. Okay? Now, as far as the monthly dues, I done stated that in the last video. Monthly dues are due right now for those that are students of the university. That's the 100kings and 100queens.org. Not meaning for somebody on the outside. Because there are beings that are sitting here sending monthly dues in, and you're not even a member. Now, if you're doing it just because you're just trying to get some kind of barcode, remember, we're about to get into that next about the barcodes. Okay? But there's a certain date those are done on. Okay? So let's move on to number 2, which is the barcodes. Barcode Tuesdays is what it's called. Just like they have Taco Tuesdays, I have Barcode Tuesdays. All right? Now, Tuesdays is the only day. Don't upload Monday, don't upload Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. If you upload a barcode request on any other day but Tuesday, it will be erased. Don't come saying, hey, my barcode's being ignored. It is being ignored if it's not uploaded on Tuesday. Upload time is between 12 and 5 p.m. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay? I don't really get up to about 2 o'clock. Sometimes I would get up. A lot of times lately I've been getting up 5 in the morning, doing some work, doing some meditation. And then I will go back to sleep around maybe 10 or 9. And then I'll wake back up about somewhere about 12 or 1-ish. Okay? But I'll see what comes in. Now, there are some that were in March. Still being done. I ain't looked at a lot of them. Don't worry, I got your uploads. There's no need to text me or call me and ask me, did I get it? If there's any issue, I will let you know in the email. And I'm not going to jump just because you uploaded a document just to tell you I got your document. There are people that came before you 10 days down. You're not before them. One of our rules is have respect for others. You're not bigger or better than no one else, and your stuff is not more important than the other being who sent theirs before you. They were here before you. Why are you sending yours 2 weeks later and they sent theirs 2 weeks ago? Have respect for the beings who uploaded before you. Stop trying to rush me because it ain't going to get you nowhere. It's first in line, first in time. I'm going to say it 3 times. First in line, first in time. Last time, first in line, first in time. That means, for those who don't understand, that if you sent yours on the 1st and the next being sent theirs on the 15th, don't ask me about did I look at it, because I haven't got to it yet. Sometimes I skim through all of them just to see if there's an attachment that wasn't uploaded correctly, to let them know, hey, it was not uploaded, which I still shouldn't do that because that's disrespect to the one that uploaded the barcode. I shouldn't even be looking at your upload, period. I can see who uploads, okay? But I'm not going to take my time out just to tell you, hey, I got your upload, okay? So, the one that sent theirs on the 1st, we have theirs done before the one that sent theirs on the 15th. If there's any issue, I will let you know. And if you don't get it in that day, then you will have to wait to the next Tuesday to upload. So it's best to have your stuff done correctly. There are a few that are uploading every time they upload. There's nothing attached. Stop just attaching what it is and then hit send. No, you need to wait for that computer to upload the full document, and then when you see that thing saying attached, when you see the document in red, that's attached, that you uploaded, then you hit send. Some of you act like y'all are little children and don't know how to use a god doggone computer. What the hell wrong with y'all? I'm going to tell you what. You don't upload twice correctly. Well, first of all, you got one chance, then the next chance, and you do it again. You are banned from any uploads. I don't want to deal with you because the way we operate with the Ones Kings and Ones Queens, we deal with uploads. We deal with document uploads. I have to review your documents. Everybody get into that next. But if you don't know how to upload, I told you numerous times, get with King Dre Seer to learn how to upload. But y'all don't want to do it because your pride steps in the way. Since your pride is there, because of your pride, step aside. We don't need nobody holding us up. And I dang sure ain't going to have nobody holding me up. After 5 times telling these 2 kings that's from California, y'all have uploaded blank documents. Nothing is attached. You don't need to be in this group no more. I don't want to deal with you. If you can't humble yourself and ask another leader how to upload, then you don't need to be here. If your pride's going to get in the way, or you're going to act like you know everything, then you don't need to be here. This goes for a couple more that's doing the same doggone thing. It ain't nothing wrong with the site, Because every day I'll go over there and I might test it out to make sure that ain't nothing wrong with the site. So you can't lie on the site. When you have a virus on your computer, our website will shut you down. And it's always wise that the people in California, because California have these tech gurus, these spammers, these hackers that are hired by the government, hired by a guru to come over here to try to put a virus on our website to shut us down. If that's not you, then upload correctly and prove me wrong. Some of you think that I'm an idiot. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you on something that's so petty. Learn how to upload on that website. Just hit an attach thing, and then you go to your file and you choose the file, then you hit open, and then wait. Let me give you some common sense knowledge right here. Wait a minute. 60 seconds. Don't hit send until 60 seconds has rolled by. Then look down next to the attach key to see if that line going across says your document file name. If you don't see that, then that's something wrong with your computer. And you got a virus. Either somebody from the government is remotely doing it, a hacker is remotely doing it, or you're a hacker yourself. Sorry, but not sorry. But a lot of the mess is getting rooted out. I want a stress-free environment for me, for my tribe, and I don't need none of this mess that y'all are trying to do. Okay? Barcode Tuesday. That's the only day. If your stuff is not uploaded correctly and I send you an email back, you better have it in before that night. If not, you will wait till the next Tuesday, because if it's uploaded on any other day besides Tuesday, it will be erased. This is why I say 12 to 5, so that way you can't go to 12 midnight talking about, oh, it was 12 midnight and I hit the button. No, Those are the upload times. You need to take a break from work and do it. You need to take a break from work and do it. You need to sneak and do it at your desk, then sneak and do it at your desk. Moving on. Oh, let me go on before let me add this before I move on. Okay. There right now is no bill pay barcodes being done. There are beings that came in this group, passed the test, and they will sit here and all they worry about is bills. You're not in this university to pay bills. That's not what you have over here. Maybe you need to go to some other guru and have them help you with that. I'm done with that. I'm done with it. October, y'all had a chance to do y'all birth certificates, and no one moved except a few. Only a few. Maybe like 4 people. 4. Here we is in April. And now in March, coming from March, and y'all just now sending me a barcode request for a birth certificate? Listen, I don't move on your time. You join the university to move on my time, the university's time. So, as we move as a unit. This looks like the master coming, we need to jump the fence. An hour ago, Johnny told everybody, let's jump the fence. Johnny's long gone. Now the master's coming. Now everybody's running when they want to. Now he got a Uzi gun and he's shooting all y'all. You know how Uzi go. Y'all all scattered out. Now there's bodies laid out everywhere. Why do you think you can do things when you want to? You're not going to make me do something when it's not my time to do that. Remember Christ said, hey, now is not my time. Okay? But they're asking things of him. So I want you to look at that. Meditate on that. They're asking him things. He don't supposed to be doing it. His time is to have to get to the cross to die for everybody to do good. For the tribe. But you trying to hold him up with, hey, can you get us some wine? Why would she come to him and ask him about some doggone wine? I know you can do it because you got the power. When he said, follow me, he meant follow him then, not later. If you would have followed him, then you yourself would know how to turn water into wine. And you would need to ask him that. There is one being that I'm helping with this building, but I'm not going to keep doing more than one. That's not going to work. I told everyone, do one thing, one package. When you're done with the administrative package, show it to me. Upload it to our website. Pay the fee that it says on the way. I know every last one of y'all see that. I don't care if it's a test. I don't care if it's a document you want me to review. There is a $10 fee per document. So if it's an $89.49, that's one document. If it's a $47.97, that's another document. Is it an affidavit of ownership? That's another document. On Thursdays, this is what we're on, Barcode Thursdays, there's a $10 fee per document. I was saying every 2 or every 3, I do $10. If you're on a budget, then you can do that. But if not, then go ahead and do the $10 per document. Because my time is precious. I need to see what you're doing. If you're the one, and I'm going to say this, if you're the one, and I want you to really meditate on this one. If you're one of the ones that sit up and think you don't need someone grading your paper, then why in the world are you calling me, asking me questions? But you know everything, right? You know what it's supposed to look like. Oh, my stuff is right. If that's the way you feel, don't upload and don't call me. Keep moving. Because when you get your first frivolous filing or whatever frivolous filing you're going to get, or if the people come knocking on your door, don't call me. That's the purpose of a university. To make sure you're doing things correctly so that way you graduate and be successful. There are members in our university. I hope you're hearing this. If you're doing a power of attorney, Form 56, anything, I don't care what document, if you don't have a barcode on it, do not upload it to my website. Do not upload it because I will not look at it. I will erase it and I will ignore everything you send after that. You text me and ask me, did I get it? I'm going to ignore you. So if you don't hear back from me, that's why. The newbies that are in our group, every step you take, I need to see. You're doing a power of attorney, a 2848, Form 56, and you just ran to the IRS without the barcode. You just submitted a domestic document. Well, make sure document foreign, as Patrick Devine, the late great Patrick Devine, clearly said to everyone, make sure your documents are private. Do y'all know what private means? It means it's foreign to the United States. You turn their document to a foreign document by adding a barcode on, no matter where you put it on that document. That 13-digit barcode you get from me is the one that turns it and shows them that you are foreign. Let the tables turn. Now, you're moving on without me reviewing your documents. You don't need to be here. You don't. At all. Because you feel you're better than the teacher. You don't want me to see what you done effed up on. That's why you're hiding. Because you're listening to some other guru telling you what to do, and you don't want me to see that you added their stuff in on our document. And that is a grounds for dismissal from the university. So here's the catch. Here's the key. You cannot move to step 1, step 2 without me seeing your last documents. And if it's wrong, you need to correct it. And sometimes if you had already submitted to the IRS and you have to go correct it, you just made everything worse for you now. Because now they're going to start labeling you as incompetent. This is why it should be where I look at it before you send it in and then after when you send it in. Because I caught someone changing the document after I showed them it was already good. They changed it, then went to the IRS, and then when they sent it back to me to look at it, dumb idiot, they changed it from what I told them. Now, while we're on that topic, a subject, if I tell you on a document your stuff is wrong, then you need to correct it. There are people, beings, whatever you want to be, leaving boxes unchecked. On the Form 56, and I'm going to go over there right now so every last one of you doofuses can know how to fill out a Form 56. And we're going to get into the Form 56 on one of the topics. Now, when you go down on Section B of Nature of Liability and Tax Notices, every last one of those boxes need to be checked. Income, gift, estate, generation skipping. That's what this whole thing is about. The estate and the generation skipping. The gifts. Because if the courts say or the police pull you, they're putting this down as a gift, that you gave them a gift. But if you check that box, they can't get away with that no more. Income, you don't make income. We deal with lawful money. So this stops them from saying they gave you income. Remember, this is the power of attorney, right? Fiduciary. Employment. As I keep telling this one queen, and she just decides she don't want to check it. I tell you what, when you try to file a W-2 and get your lawful money for any W-2 you worked at 25 years ago, you're not going to get it. They're going to stop you, block you, and give you a frivolous filing. Employment deals with these government agencies saying you work for them. When you apply at a bank, they say you're working for them. Did you not know that's an employment card, that you have that debit card? I learned that through the TT&L. So, check the box that says employment. If not, the bank's going to still get your lawful money. Your job's still going to get your lawful money. You're never going to get it back. Excise tax need to be checked. That's a tax levied on certain goods and commodities. So this is why we do the what form? The 8288A, the 8288B. So that way we are tax exempt and we don't have excise tax. But That's why they're able to tax you on the documents that they send you. And you have to pay the tax. The other box need to be checked. And you need to write in there what it is you're doing. That's trust taxes. Any other tax, because it says type of tax. So we're dealing with taxes here. Foundation taxes, charity taxes, business taxes, personal taxes. Because remember, we're dealing with a business here. Box 4, line 4, all those need to be checked. 706, 709, 940, 941, 943, 944, 1040, 1040 SR. You need to write in on the other box 1040 NR, 1041, 1120. The foreign tax forms, we think is the 38. I think it's the 3820. Make sure here. Form 1116, you need to put that in there. I want to say it's the 3820 form. You do the 8938. I might be wrong about the 3820. It's 3520 is what it is. You want to try to get off topic here. But I'm specifying because some of you think y'all so knowledgeable of this stuff. And I already know you're listening to other people. This is why you'll never get anywhere. We had about 7 classes on these taxes. And went over this Form 56 a million times. And for you, Queen, who I keep telling to check the employment box, and you didn't turn this into the IRS, you can't do no W-2 tax filings under the estate. But you know so much. You act like you're so big and bad. You don't want to listen and follow leaders group. I told you. I don't got time for the mess. And here's the thing where you finna be banned. Every last one of you. If I tell you one time to fix something and you send it back and it's the same, you are banned from ever uploading anything to the 100 Kings and 100 Queens site. That means what? You're on your doggone own. Like I said, it's time to cut beings out of this group that just don't want to take heed to what's being taught. This is why it's taking y'all so long. I know everybody out there listening, wondering why is it taking them so long to get their graduate certificate? Because they're changing stuff. They're having to go back and correct. You deal with the IRS, and it can take up to a month for that stuff to be corrected. They stay on the bill pay for so long and not worried about the generation skipping. Again, there is a $10 upload fee. Okay. For the document Thursdays. Okay. There's only, like I said, only one being that I'm helping outside our group that's dealing with emergency stuff. You should not be going after bills. Your status need to be corrected. And I will not further talk with anyone if I haven't seen your IRS documents proving to me that you went in the building and they stamped it. Why am I talking to you if you haven't shown me your IRS documents stamped, time stamped. I want to see it. I want to see that you follow my instructions. And then go lean into your own understanding. If you haven't shown me that, pump your brakes. Don't call me. Don't email me, because all your emails are going to be ignored. Until I see that, I will not move forward on any other process, any other bill, any other project. Don't ask me. Now, with that being said, let's go on to the next thing. There's no class tonight. No class at all. Because y'all need time to yourselves. The meetings are getting more shallow. More boring than ever before. You have 20-some people on the call and everybody's not answering. I know there's a lot of you waiting on certain things. Like one king is waiting on his silver registration and stuff. I'm getting yours. It's in line. Okay. There's something that came before you. And I'm doing it in my spare time. I'm not forcing myself to go in and just focus on these barcodes and document reviews. Because sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, most of the time, when I look at these documents and they're done incorrectly, after I know you are one of the ones that was taught correctly, it pisses me off to the point where I walk away from the computer. It bothers my spirit. Because now I have to go meditate on you and ask the Most High, who the heck are you? Should I cut them out? Is there an agent? Is there one of these gurus' assistants or informants? That's what I do. Don't let me get 2 or 3 documents like that, because I'm shut down for the day. When my spirit is bothered, I go rest in the hands of the Most High, and He comforts me. That's the Big Daddy, the Spirit. So I rest in the Spirit. If you're not spiritual, that's fine. You don't have to understand or overstand it. But some of you do it intentionally. To try to slow me down. But if you're one of the ones that slow me down, then I just exit you out. It's just that simple. I ain't told you about the new rule. If you haven't corrected what I showed you and showed and proved to me that it's corrected, then you're banned from uploads ever again. Or I might just go up on your upload fee. There ain't gonna be no $10. Try $50 because you're playing games. Time is precious. There's others behind you that are waiting. Have respect for the others. That's a termination from the group. And if you're one of the ones that are not even in the group, then I just won't deal with you no more. And I hope you hear this loud and clear. If you have not shown me your Form 56, your durable power of attorney, page 1, the notary page, and the agent signature page. Those are the 3 pages that only need to be uploaded for that durable power of attorney. And it needs to have a barcode on it. Do not upload no document unless it references a barcode number that I gave you. If you haven't got the barcode yet, then you need to go to Tuesday and then upload it then. And then you take the barcode and you put it on the document. Take the number and type it in on the document. Another thing, this goes for everyone out there. Don't change these documents. This starts immediately. I don't care nothing about your trust. I don't care nothing about your estate. When you're with the 100 Kings, you're with the 100 Kings, and you need to represent us to the fullest. When I get to the IRS, they know who we are. The reason why y'all are having so many issues getting set back is because you're not part of a tribe. The IRS and the Treasury know who we are. You remove the 100 Kings logo off of any of those documents, you're kicked out of this group. When you get to step 7, then you can start doing all that. But as of now, until you get to step 7, don't remove the 100 Kings logos at all off of none of the documents. Period. Or you will be removed. That even goes for the outsiders. Because you need to represent us because we're representing you. We're helping you. We're assisting you. And when it gets to the IRS and the Treasury and any of these bill collectors, they know who the heck we are. When they see the 100 Kings and 100 Queens, they know it's trouble for them. If you're operating on your own, they're going to be like, well, who the heck is they? You're nobody. You're new to this. But they know the 100 Kings and 100 Queens been doing this for a full 3 years when it comes to this SPC thing. The years before that was just study and research. But y'all gonna hear that in the new video that's about to come out. So moving on to that. Again, there's no class tonight, but there is a new class video that will be out on YouTube, and y'all can watch that tomorrow. This is the first video for the teaching in the university. We're taking you back to the basics. Back to the basics. This whole project here is called the 7-Step Initiative. Some of you act like you know everything, but don't know nothing. So I'm taking you all the way back to the beginning. Okay? Non-pro-tunk. So in that video, I'll be talking about our history. I'll be talking about our goal and mission. We're going into the pre-step 1. Ain't no excuse why your document shouldn't be done the way, accordingly to the way I show you. Pre-step 2. And then the next class will be me going into step 1. But this won't be on YouTube. This will be in our university. Because the other teachings will be strictly for July 1st. But I'm giving y'all this sneak peek. For those that want to join the university, July 1st. Online. This is the teachings that y'all will get. And there will be books for each class. So when y'all come in on July 1st, you will be revisiting this class that I'm posting. You should already be perfected at it. But it will be required. Books will be required by every last one of you. You're going to have to get it. So that way, it's easy for you to teach your offspring, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your brother. No excuses now why you should be teaching other people's stuff or fake guru stuff with my stuff. You can't mix and match. That's called a mutt. Y'all like dealing with mutts? The video will be out tomorrow. There's no class tonight. It will be on YouTube. Okay? Y'all will get a notification. When, what time? It'll be 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Okay? Last but not least, I will have new phone numbers coming. And no one will have those numbers. This will be strictly for business, trust business, with the things that I'm working on, like with Fidelity, the Treasury, the IRS, my bloodline. Those are the only ones that will have my phone numbers. Even if I run across somebody that want to be my girlfriend, she'll have to email me. We'll start talking through email, just like we did some online dating. My daughter gonna be like, King, Daddy, why are you emailing this woman? Why you ain't talking to her on the phone? I'm gonna be like, because I don't want her evil spirit jumping on me. How you know she evil, Dad? Well, I know by the way she typing. If she's in all caps, then I know she's evil. I'm only joking. But I'm just letting you know the limit that any and everybody can get to me. Not even the round table going to be able to talk to me. You want to email? That's fine. If you want to go through the Premier Chat, go to Google, type in King Stevian Premier Chat, and you can talk to me there. A lot of you done got away from that. I'm tired of my time being wasted. You calling me, asking me things that is in the video very thoroughly, by the way. And you'll come ask me something, but you're only doing it to try to get under my skin. You won't be doing it again. I'm going to have to use that in a wrap. I am so thorough with this process. I break down the breakdowns. Ain't that something? I can teach you about a word like excise tax. Then I break down what the definition of excise tax is. It's a tax on a commodity. Then I go into what the commodity is. Let's look at the definition, by the way. A tax levied on certain goods and commodities produced or sold within a country and on licenses granted for certain activities. Did you catch that? And that's three things: goods, commodities, licenses granted for certain activities. Do you know what that includes? That includes your driver's license. That includes your marriage license. That includes the partnership you have with T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon. It's a licensed company. You're holding their instrument with their trademark on it. That's why you give it back to them, because you're holding their license and now they're taxing you on their logo. It says goods and services. So what is the good? Now you have to break down the service that you have. Is it a good? It's a license you're using when you're dealing with Verizon. It's a license that you're using when you're dealing with T-Mobile, Comcast, Hulu, Netflix. It's licensed. You might say that's a service, King. No, it's a good. Because a patent is a good. Because they put the patent on the phone. They put the patent on different things. Now the service you thought you had is a good.